In this video, I'm going to explain step by step how you use the Santiago metro system. Santiago is a big city and the metro system is a very affordable way to get around the city. I'm also going to put here a photo of the current metro map as I record this video in 2026. Now, in terms of how you pay to get onto the metro, it is pretty simple now because as of the 13th of February 2026, you can now use your bank card to go through the turnstiles. So what you just do is get your bank card out, tap your bank card on the reader that you see on the screen here, and then you're through, and then you can go to the platform for your train. And the way it works is that you just tap in to your entry station. You do not need to tap out at your destination station. However, if for whatever reason your bank card is not working, you have to purchase a BIP card. A BIP card is the Santiago metro card. So what you do when you enter the station, you just go to the counter. There will be some members of staff working there, and you just ask them for a BIP card. In February 2026, the price was 1,550 Chilean pesos for one BIP card, and then you will need to top up the BIP card with money because obviously you need money to use the metro system. I put on the screen here a list of the prices. The prices to use the metro depend on the demand in the metro system, but on average the price currently in 2026 is 790 pesos. So top up your BIP card accordingly. Now just be aware, to purchase a BIP card and to top it up, you will need cash. You cannot use a foreign bank card to do this, so you do need to have some pesos with you. As you can see, the cost of the card is just under $2 and the cost of a journey is just about 90 US cents, so very cheap. In fact, it is cheaper to use the Santiago metro than to use the Rio de Janeiro metro, for example. Now, just a funny little nuance about using the Santiago metro system: when you arrive at your exit destination, make sure you pay attention and you go up the stairs where the sign says salida. You have to go up these stairs to exit the station, because if you're not paying attention, you may walk up these stairs where it says solo cambio de anden, only change a platform. Now, if you walk up these stairs, you won't be able to get through the barriers to exit the station, and you will look like a real donkey. I did this a couple of times. You will try to push through the barriers, but you'll notice that the barriers are locked and you'll be like, why am I stuck in this station? No, it's because you've walked up the wrong stairs. You have to go up the stairs where it says salida, and then you will arrive at these barriers, and you can just gently push through these barriers to finally exit your station. I personally think that as a tourist in any big city, it is always a good idea to stay as close to a metro station as possible. And if you are coming to Santiago, I personally recommend that you stay near a metro station in this black box that I put on the screen here. This is one of the nicer parts of Santiago, and if you stay within this black box, you're not too far away from all of the tourist attractions, so that would be my recommendation. Now, if you have used the Santiago metro system before, comment below and let me know whether you think it is a good metro system. I hear they are extending one of the lines to reach the airport. I think that would be very beneficial, and if you are planning to come to Santiago sometime soon, it will be interesting to know, so comment below and let me know.